Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Devil May Cry 3. It's episode 11 today. Sorry about that weird cut intro thing I just did there. I didn't know I started, kind of. I did, but I didn't. But anyway, we're going to get into a first boss fight, so let's go right into it, shall we? Soon?
Welcome, sir. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, it is. You'll be nice to me, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll treat you so nicely. You'll never want to leave.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Then, come on, sugar.
Okay, so I think I probably said like it's my first boss. No, I don't know why I said that if I did. But anyway, I recommend using Spiral here, and I recommend using Gunslinger at the same time because of the ricochet ability, it allows you to keep range, blah blah blah. I want to go and explain something real quick. Why is my orc counter so high? Why do I sound like I said this stuff before? Well, I actually quit playing after a while, and you know how like whenever you stop playing, you come back and you do it again, and it turns out that like you don't actually, there's no checkpoint system in this game, obviously. It's not 4, it's not, you know, the reboot. It's not like that. There's no checkpoint systems or anything like this in this game. So basically, you just start from the very beginning of the mission. So I went through it a little bit, and I didn't really find anything new or buy anything, so you guys know, there's no tricks with that, I promise, I swear, I didn't buy anything new. But anyway, I also recommend using Cerberus for this fight, but I still, again, didn't switch to it, because again, I'm not a big fan of the Cerberus in the first place in this game. But for some reason, when I first fought her, when I was actually fighting her on the hard mode, I used Cerberus, and it seemed to do rather quite differently than I thought it would have done. It actually did quite a bit of damage, and I think it might just be something with the game itself, you know, saying like, oh yeah, you know, different enemies have like weaknesses and stuff. That could be like some Mega Man crap in here. Well, it is Capcom, so I mean, I wouldn't kind of doubt it, but you never know. I don't know. But this fight is just, it's okay. Nevan's pretty easy to take out. She's got a basic tactic on her. She's a lot more difficult in terms of damage-wise when you fight her on a harder difficulty than this, but she's basically just really pinpoint easy. She's very predictable, that's for sure. Once you get down her moves, like you understand what she does, she's very, very predictable. I mean, like, just enough so where you can just, like, I don't know what I was doing there. I was being a dork. I kind of saw that coming, so I'm like... But anyway, why do I sound like I'm talking like I'm in post-commentary? I'm not. I promise, I swear. But really, she's just a pattern-based kind of fight. You really want to use Gunslinger a lot, which would definitely help, especially with the fact of increasing the speed at which Ebony and Ivory fire, and all other weapons I think fire faster, not just Ebony and Ivory. And it also would help you keep in the air a little bit with the dual pistols here. With Ebony and Ivory. I like to call them by their names, not actually what they are. Like, oh yeah, if I use the pistols, it might help me a little bit here. Sounds kind of ridiculous. She does a lot of damage though, especially right now. I don't know why, but she's really a damage cube kind of boss. She really can build up damage on you. Thing is, building a Devil Trigger with her is not that hard either. You can just ricochet a fire shot in there and boom, look at that. Look at that, almost half of a bar or a circle worth of Devil Trigger right there. Just because of that, you know, just because of the spiral. Like, you can build up like one little circle in like 3 shots at least, which can be accounted for, or maybe, I don't know, maybe my math is wrong. And of course you can build up a combo score on her yourself, if you thus wish. I recommend don't actually attack her while doing this. If you're going to attack her, at least get close, because when she's vulnerable, she will not waste time to go back into her defensive state. being the bats, I guess. For anybody who needed a legit explanation for that. I also recommend the Ricochet because it actually has kind of a better firing system than itself. Like, watch, I'll shoot her like that. You know, she might dodge it. You know, you never know. I think that it built up a little bit better of a combo, and it really just helps out a little bit more. If you're gunslinging it, I mean, why not? You literally equipped a different style just to do that ability, so they at least should reward you for doing that in the first place. See, Capcom's not that mean about everything. I mean, they can be dicks about everything, but still, they're not right now. Not in this game particularly. Yeah, it's funny I was running through this because, you know, I'm playing like I was saying earlier, like Ninja Gaiden for a while, and I'm trying to get into that, you know. And I'm used to like L1 being like to, you know, evade and stuff, so I do L1 and X to kind of jump a little faster. I do it in like every game I play. Like in this game, I use Stinger to go a little bit faster. But since this is a Let's Play, it's like, what's the point? I mean, nobody wants to see me go that fast. You know, it's not speedrun or anything. Also, when she's doing these electric attacks, you can actually attack her, you know, with like your physical attacks rather than, you know, guns or anything like that in particular. Your melee weapons, if you want to call them that, I guess. It's rather pretty easy to get in there and slosh her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, we may have done quite a bit of damage to her in the first place, but there's something you gotta know about this. Now that she's at almost like really low, like 25% vitality left or something like that, I'm just gonna take a guess and pretend like I'm saying I'm talking about it. I know we're not like a fourth of the way through, but now she, okay, I want you all to know this. She will teleport to you. Now, I could show off what she does, but I'd rather not because it's very deadly. Whenever she teleports to you, attack her just a tad bit, jump above her, and then wait like maybe a few seconds or so like I did, and then slam. Like do a Helmbreaker, and then bam. She'll take a lot of damage from that, and she does take damage while you're using Heavy and Ivory as well, so basically when you're in the air, and that's what happens whenever you screw up everybody. I can't break loose! I literally could not break loose of that. I swear to God, that wasn't just on my part. Not this time. But whenever you get grabbed, she basically just lifesteals you, I guess you could say. Steals your vitality, and it just is a pain in the butt to deal with. I recommend going in this fight with like a gold orb or something, because you're probably going to end up dying. Or vitality stars or something like that. What the fuck? Because she's very, 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 very deadly. I mean, she really is quite the deadly little hoe bag, isn't she? Oh, God. Yeah. I kind of had that coming. Did it say like it just raised me on a lower difficulty? Because that'd be stupid. Actually, before we start that fight, this whole episode might just be about kicking her butt. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some stuff, guys, because I really see no point in dealing with a fight like that if I got no items to deal with. Right now, I'm just kind of like grinding up on these guys first and foremost. Just trying to like slash through them, nothing really important. Not gonna deal with them. But I'm gonna go and buy some items real quick. I'm gonna buy like a gold orb or two. Because really that grab, it's so RNG. No, I'm kidding. It's really just a pain in the butt to get past. Because you gotta have that, you know, ability to, oh, I guess, damn, that's a lot of money. I guess I'll buy an extra double. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I wouldn't have enough for anything else now, would I? Unless I like 400 or something like that. I don't remember. I didn't see them. Oh boy. As far as I know, since we did the whatchamajigger, we should be good to go on that, on the secret mission. I don't think we need to do it again. I just don't think that, but I don't know for sure. I don't know how this game would work with that crap. I know, I'm supposed to just be not jacking around and actually start doing stuff. I know. I'm trying to keep my Devil Trigger ability on as well at the same time. Hold on, guys, I want to see something real quick. So I start running into a wall, I'm sorry. Guess I did in that time. Well, I actually got lucky. I had to check on something, though. Nothing really too important. Just making sure how much time I have left to fight this Beehotch. But again, now that we have Gold Orb, now we're actually set for items. Which I probably could have bought in general before I even did this mission. I don't know why I didn't buy them. I figured I'd show you guys. You know, I would show you guys everything I buy. You know, I'm trying my hardest not to off-screen everything I do. It's kind of hard for somebody like me who just basically loves to off-screen everything he does. Okay, so we're pretty much good now, because now that we have at least one Gold Orb, which will bring back your Devil Trigger and your Vitality, which is your health, for anybody who really wants to know what the Vitality means. I mean, if that wasn't obvious enough, I don't know what would be. Really, I don't know if there's any, like, super awesome technique in, like, taking her out faster with that, besides you just, like, using Devil Trigger or something like that while you're doing it. There's really no super special trick to this game. It's just basic game hack and slash. I don't know if I talked about this in my last episode or not, but might not have, because I did this episode a while back and then I quit because I kind of screwed up, and then I said, oh well, I'm just gonna go back and fight her later. But I like hack and slash games. If that wasn't obvious enough, I mean, looking at my channel is not gonna help, but I'm saying, like, I really like my hack and slash games. I have all 3 God of Wars. All platinum, by the way. Like, legit. Like, I'm talking about, like, trophy-wise. I'm serious. I got all the Devil May Cry's right now. I don't own any Ninja Gaidens on Mario 1. I really wanted to get into Ninja Gaiden when I was younger, but it took me, like, I don't know how many years to do that. A lot. Like, took me a few years. Actually, because I just felt like it just wasn't my kind of cup of tea, because I felt like it might have been, from what I heard, it was a little too hard. Yeah, really, it can be. I mean, if you're not good at hack and slash games, it's hard. But if you play these games like I do, then, you know, you should be fine. I also wanted to play Darksiders, and I played the demo when that was coming around, but then after that I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like my kind of cup of tea still. Oh, a kind of stupid idea of me to not do that, because really, it seems like a really good game. From what I understand, everybody likes 2 and not the first one. The first one everybody doesn't really like. I know what it's about, basically. I can understand what it's about. I mean, I'm getting at. Well, it seems like God of War basically popularized. Fuck, I can't figure out that word. And people already died already? Wow, that's pretty pathetic. It's supposed to be brought back with, like, extra. What the hell? Okay, maybe I'm stupid. Just understand like usual. Okay, now I have to, like, buckle down and really kick their ass. They're, like, seriously just enough. Don't I have, like, did I buy something else as well? No, of course not. See, I could have sworn I bought something else with this too. But God of War basically just made the hack and slash genre what it is today. You know, everybody, it's the modern hack and slash. I mean, yeah, you could say like, oh, what about DMC Devil May Cry? That's a modern. Well, that's just a modern version of Devil May Cry. That's not really a modern version of like hack and slash games. You know, that's it kind of is and it kind of isn't. You know, everybody doesn't really understand what Devil May Cry is about. So people who kind of want a modern-based version of Devil May Cry, like nowadays version, you know, easy, then, yeah. Because, like, everybody loves everything. Like, every game nowadays, I swear to God, is just so easy to beat. There's, like, really ridiculously no hard games anymore. Now, I'm still doing a good job on hard games. They know where it's at because they know they're hard games. Trust me. For God's sakes, they make Crash Bandicoot, guys. And that's hard enough, as it is. I doesn't even have a difficulty setting on those games, and it already is hard enough. Well, they're not that hard. Well, second and third one are not, but I'm saying like the first one is kind of, it's cheap and stiff controls, and really just about everything that can go into a game, like in the wrong fashion, happens in that game. Now, I want to go and explain something about that little grab deal that she does. There is no chance for actually breaking her bats anymore. I think you probably could, but there's really no point in doing it. You're not going to be able to do it. Just make sure that you stay away from her as far as you can when she's trying to grab you, and then go for attack. Use double trigger to build up, or actually start shooting her down to actually build up your double trigger instead, because believe it or not, that's totally going to help you out in this fight, because I think if she grabs you, you could just use double trigger and then break out of it, if I'm correct. But again, I'm pretty much an idiot, so... No. Don't use freaking Spiral on that. We're almost got her, so I'll probably like shut up in like the next... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spam some attacks. I'll wait for her to come around. And... The Witch Key?
My, you're sweet.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
All right. I'll help you. Your father was a handsome devil. But you're no slouch yourself.
Okay, so with that endearing cutscene there, we now have a new weapon, Nevan. Dante can control bats by jamming on this curious guitar. Its sickle attack is deadly. Now, Nevan is a very, very powerful guitar. You can't leave out that other door, so we can't go break that statue. So you gotta go out this one. So, what am I gonna do?
Welcome back.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of lady things going on here. I'll be like always. Why would I not? I guess it just seems to be the average thing for me. Well, we beat mission 9. We got 3 secret missions in. That's not really that bad, but that's not even that good either. And anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because it was a boss fight. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. So take care, everybody.